Hello, hello, and welcome to Ha Bay here in Vietnam. So the plan for today is to get a ferry over to Cat Ba Island. You've got the option of ferries and there's also speedboats here. So we've actually opted for a speedboat because you get the ferry, that takes about 1 hour, or the speedboat is apparently 10 minutes and only costed £25. So I think for the sake of time, it's worth spending that extra bit of money. So now it's just a wait here for a little bit and wait for the boat people to let us know when our speedboat arrives and then get us over to Cat Ba. And the boat has arrived. And turns out there was a private boat which we weren't expecting. We thought there was going to be other people. So that's definitely a result. So now, I think we said 10 minutes and then that gets us over to Cat Ba Island. Then we need to figure out where we need to get to once we arrive at that port. Some pretty spectacular scenery coming through on the speedboat to Cat Ba. We've got loads of cruises in the background behind me, which do a different tour to the one that we did. This one goes around this side of Ha Bay. The one that we did went on the other side in Ha province, I think it was called. So if you come on the Ha Bay side of the cruise, you come around all these limestone cliffs that you've got right behind me. But I'm not sure how long we've got left of this. I think maybe 5 minutes or so till we get to Cat Ba Port. But we're coming into more limestone cliffs along here on the front of the boat now. And we have arrived at the Cat Ba Port, which this one for the private boats is located on the north of the island. So then we got a taxi driver who came straight to the boat, told us where we were going, which is about half an hour south of where we are at the moment. So now our man's loading up the car with our bags, and then we make our way down to the south of the island to the Flamingo Hotel.
And then we got into the taxi, which had the most amazing leather seats I've ever seen in my life. It was super comfortable. And then we got ready for our journey down to the south of the island. And during our drive, we've seen some of the most amazing countryside. The whole centre of the island is covered in limestone cliffs and forests. There's so much greenery. It's so, so beautiful. Not what we were expecting when we first arrived. And we made it through all the windy little roads that travel through the middle of the island. There was so much beauty to see. It was absolutely incredible. And then we finally made it to the south of the island where we could see the town come into vision. And it wasn't long till we could unpack the van and get into the Flamingo Hotel.
And we have arrived at the Flamingo Hotel, which looks pretty beautiful, to be fair. Got shots overlooking the bay. We've got all the limestone cliffs again, so it's exactly what we wanted. And it's just around the corner from what looks like the main town. I need to put my suitcase up these stairs because it's pretty heavy. And Reggie's trying to get hers up. It's all the stuff I've bought. And now let's make our way into the hotel and check in. And we have arrived to the Flamingo Hotel here in Cat Ba and just checked into our room, which has a nice big double bed, massive bathroom with a window that overlooks the amazing ocean view that we have here, and a nice big balcony with 2 chairs on. And outside you've got the lovely views over the bay with the limestone cliffs in the background as well. So definitely, so far, approved of. We've booked to stay here at the Flamingo in Cat Ba for only 1 night. And today's a Saturday, so prices are probably slightly higher. It cost us £100 for the night that we're here. And it's in a good location. We've got our own cove, which you come sort of from the main town, and then you've got own cove with the nice limestone cliffs in the background and limestone cliffs off the sides. And it looks like its own private beach as well, which is nice. And it's only maybe a 2-minute drive to the main town as well. And there's little shuttle buses which are down by the main reception. the ferry we got, well, the speedboat we got took us to the north of the island, and that took about 40 minutes in a taxi, which the guy just picked us up from as soon as we got off the boat and drove us straight down here. So it was really convenient getting off there, probably because we were the only boat that came in as well, so there was no one else waiting at the harbour at the time. And we made the walk down to the hotel beach area. I'm not sure if it's a private beach area or not. I thought it was, but it's more of like a sort of semi-public beach, which is just directly below the hotel, which got the hotel which leads out to the beach behind me, where we can get the lifts back up to the room. Then we've got the beach right behind me. The beach bar is located over there, which is only a short walk from where we're sat at the moment, which is perfect location. And beers here are cheap as anything. We got, what, 2 Hanoi beers for 80, which is a bargain for a hotel beach bar on the beach. Well, it's only going to be on the beach if it's a beach bar, isn't it? Help if I could hold the camera steady. But we'll chill with our Hanoi beers, which tastes even better when it's absolutely scorching. It's like 30 degrees, which I wasn't expecting it to be so warm, to be honest. And I wasn't really too sure what to expect of Cat Ba, but it's definitely a great place to come to if you're around this area. It reminds me of a Philippines beach, really. Like places that we've been to there with all the limestone cliffs, and the sand's really nice as well. Haven't been in the water, but I think that's the next thing we need to do, is explore the water and see what that's like. So we'll finish these drinks off and then get in the sea. And after a quick shower, I need to freshen up a little bit. It's very hot today. We made our way to the 11th floor to head over to the Sky Garden, which we thought was on the top of our building. But it turns out you have to go to 11, then you walk across to the other hotel, and then that takes you to the Sky Garden and possibly a swimming pool. But we've found the viewing deck, which is on the 11th floor of our hotel. So we thought, while we're here, it's worth coming over and having a look at it, because it should have some pretty epic views across the harbour. Well, across the bay anyway, near where we were down before. And we leave our viewing deck behind us, and we found the bridge which leads between the 2 buildings, the one that we're staying in, which is behind us, and the second building, which is just the other side of this bridge. And once we get there, we'll find out how we get to the viewing deck, or the sky bar. And hopefully this is on the top floor of this hotel. We've made our way to the rooftop bar here at the Flamingo. And you've got some pretty spectacular views of the sunset over the limestone cliffs over there in the distance. You can sort of make it out, it's probably a bit blown out. We've also got the beautiful limestone cliffs all lying up now with the low sun. And it's absolutely dead up here as well. It's only us up here, 2 of us on this massive viewing deck. So I would have thought it'd been really busy. There's been other viewing decks I've been to in other countries, like, it reminds me a bit of a hotel we stayed in the Philippines, in El Nido, which had a sort of similar kind of feel with views over the limestone cliffs. And that was absolutely heaving at sunset, and this place is absolutely dead. So it's time to get a time lapse and see what we can get of that while the sun goes down.
And after we finished our drinks off, we made our way back downstairs the way we came, headed across the bridge into our hotel again, and then made it outside where we could get one of the buggies which take us on the short journey into the town centre.
And we've arrived in Cat Ba town from the hotel, which is just literally over a little limestone cliff. Then you get these little golf buggy type things which are in the hotel. And how much are they per person? 10,000 per person? 10,000 per person to bring you into the town, which is pretty reasonable. It's a bit like a tuk-tuk or a tricycle. So now we'll carry on driving along here and see where we end up. To go for a walk around the town and see what's on offer here, but it seems pretty cool. It seems quite busy. There might be some fake stuff on offer as well, so we'll have a rummage about. And we've arrived in Cat Ba town. We just got the driver to drop us off somewhere because we had no idea where we were going. This seemed like as good a place as any. And we'll see what restaurants there are, what else we can find. I'm not sure the town's particularly big by the look of it. You seem to just get to the end of it quite quickly, and it looked like we were heading to the outside of the town already. So now we'll walk back the way the driver went and see what restaurants we can find along the path. Restaurant places selected. And I'm not even going to pretend to know what it's called because we just found it on the side of the road. But anyway, I've gone for some pineapple chicken with some spring rolls. So I'm going to have to remember how to use chopsticks again because it's been a couple of days now. And just figure out, get my fingers in the right positions. So if we pick up a bit of the pineapple. That's really good. And luckily I managed to grab it as well because I was trying before and things kept slipping out. Bit of the chicken. Nice and juicy with the pineapple sauce. And we'll see if we can grab a bit of rice as well with the chopsticks again. I managed to get some before, but the sneaky buggers keep slipping out now. But yeah, we managed to grab some. It tastes better when you've got to work for it. Then we've got finally spring roll. Tastes really good. This seems to be the best ones I've had. They're better than the ones you get in the Chinese restaurants at home. That concludes our first day here in Cat Ba. We decided it's a good idea to extend our stay here. Initially, we only booked for one night, but upon arriving, looking at the place, it was really beautiful. So we thought, may as well, while we're here, found a decent hotel. We're probably better off staying here an extra night. At least we can chill out tomorrow and explore the island because it seems so pretty. There's so much to see here, and you've got the beautiful limestone cliffs all around us, which we didn't really know what to expect when we first arrived because we sort of heard mixed reviews of people saying it's not the best place to go to and you're better off going to other places. But upon getting here, it's definitely well worth it. But now the question that we need to find out the answer to is where we're going to go to next. We're looking at going to Ninh Bình, but we're not sure if it's worth the travel time to get there because we've also got a flight to catch a day after we had arrived there. So is it too far? Are we pushing it too much? So now we need to figure out what our plan is next. Maybe you guys can let us know if Ninh Bình would be a good place to go to. But anyway, hope you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.